Right now, I'd say that our priority is making sure we do what was done for the Obama administration, and that is effect a smooth transition to the Trump administration. I told him about the importance of listening to all sides, that he will have people who have their mind made up about things that will come at him, and they'll give him just the information he needs to make the decision they'd like him to make, and that it is really important that he seek information from all sides, as I have done. You cannot come into this job with a predetermined idea, and I've said to others, I don't recall if I said it to him in our quick conversation, but sitting in these chairs as a way of dumping a bucket of ice water on any ideology you might walk in with, because the reality will hit you quickly. I did say to him that I thought one of the challenges that he would have is making sure that the budget director that he works with understands the importance of the work that Interior does. So when you think about juniper removal and the health of the sagebrush sea, the fact that if you've got healthy sagebrush ecosystems, you reduce the risk of wildland fire here. If you can stop cheatgrass from getting a toehold, that is a better investment than if you allow it to get a toehold and then you're dealing with fires and impacts on the ranching and community. And we talked a little bit about national parks. He grew up on the doorstep of Glacier National Park. We just celebrated the centennial of the National Park Service last year, and we've had record visitation. These are places that people love. They're America's public lands. They're not Republican or Democrat. These are areas that Americans care deeply about. They are our national parks, so they do require funding. And if you have a budget director that does not understand the complexity of the portfolio and is inclined to say you're better off selling off these places, that's pretty tough if you're the Secretary of the Interior. So, we talked about a few of those things. Also talked to him about tribal issues. And as an adopted son of the Assiniboine Sioux of the Fort Peck Reservation, he's got a baseline knowledge and understanding of tribal issues. The last thing I'd say is he's a geologist. I had just come from speaking to the American Geophysical Union, this gathering of 24,000 scientists, who are very worried about their future. And to Bill's earlier question about science, they give us the building blocks that help us understand our planet. They give us the tools to help state leaders manage state lands and private landowners make smart decisions. And with a scientific degree, I think that's helpful. And he talked about how important science was to him, how much he looked forward to that part of the portfolio and supporting not just the USGS but the scientific work that we do. Well, your ability to impact things, not just for now but for future generations, is profound. And I quickly recognized that I really was in the forever business, that the lands and resources and relationship with indigenous communities entrusted to us was not just for today and not just for this administration, but for generations to come. And as I met briefly with actually had a phone conversation with my likely successor, that's one of the things I said to him is, this is a heck of a journey, but one where you can have a profound impact. And I always kept that North Star being what's the right thing, not just for now, but for future generations.